try this again. Lives aren't being very nice to me lately, so let's try again. Hey, Jessie's Crafts, how are you? Good, that's good. To restart both of my lives because they just weren't doing it. Literally. I need a good angle. Maybe I should try a new angle on TikTok. Maybe a higher angle, I don't know. What am I making? I'm doing another Demiguise commission, so I don't know if you've seen Fantastic Beasts, but that little Demiguise thing, creature, I guess. So here's a little look at the head, as much as I can show you. So yeah, I'm trying to get the arms and legs all sewn up. Well, the whole thing sewn up, really. So it's a bit of a, I guess, a bit of a boring live of sewing, but I've almost finished. I'll have it finished in the next couple of days, which would be great. So I'm just trying to get as much sewing as I can done on it today. Sewing's just not really my favorite thing to do either, but you know, it is what it is. Oops. Oh, lost my phone. Hey, thanks for the follow. What a weird summary. All right. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to sit this guy up. Okay. So let's sit this guy up. Hey, TikTok, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, I'm an art doll artist. Currently working on a Demiguise commission. So it's from the movie Fantastic Beasts, if you've seen it. This is the third one I've made. This one's a little bit different from the others because it has LEDs in its eyes, which glow blue. But yeah, I'm up to sewing all of the faux fur on. which is probably 90% done. Then you get some in your mouth too. The same process. Bonus. Do-do-do-do. Okay. Thank you for the likes. All right, someone thawing. It's actually quite hard on my traps here. If I use my traps too much, instantly give me a headache. But I need to have it at this angle so I can sew it up. Ow. Poor old fingertips have gotten a beating lately. With all this sewing. Sorry, I got a message. Thank you for the follow. And the likes. Alright. So I've just got to attach the arm piece to the body. And I use a ladder stitch. So it's getting tangled. Okay. You love that. Thank you. Thanks for the likes. Sort of halfway finished. I'm just going to do this so I can sew this part. Bit of an awkward angle, but you know. Hey Essa, how you going? How long have you worked on this particular one? I'm going to say about 20 hours so far. So they normally take between 20, 35 hours, just depending on how complex it is. These ones are a little bit trickier because I've got to sculpt the hand pieces, and the hands always take a little bit long to sculpt. So you've got to make an armature for the fingers and everything, otherwise it goes a bit floppy. So you've got to make the armature out of wire and then sculpt it and all that good stuff. Condition the clay. But yeah. But I've been doing this for about 13 years, all up anyway. Around that. Something along those lines. But I normally make like fake taxidermy pieces rather than fantasy stuff. I used to do a lot more fantasy things, but not so much anymore. All right, awkward angle here. They go under the arm. All right, there. Hey, Caitlin. Welcome back. My voice is calm. That's good. We don't need those screaming lives. It's too much. I'm just here making stuff. What's going on here? This is my wind down time. Most of the time. Have I made a dog? Yeah, I've made heaps of dogs. I've done a lot of people's pets. Yeah, the most recent dog was a couple of months ago. It was a commission of someone's pug. But yeah, no, I've made heaps of dogs. Made huskies, Irish wolfhound, Chihuahua. A lot of like husky ones. What else? Can't think of any more. Made a few Chihuahuas. You too, Yeti. Thanks for stopping by. Afternoon over here. Yeah, I made a lot of people's pets before. So a lot of like bereavement dolls, a lot of ferrets and a lot of rats. People are really into their ferrets and rats. So yes, they're fully articulated. So this is a chameleon I'm working on. So they've got a ball and socket armature inside. So this thing here. But I basically felt the body to get like a muscle tone. This is like halfway done. So so it can be fully posable and articulated. This particular one I've done articulated hands so it can grip. So I just got to have a little play around with how I'm going to do this fabric to attach. But yeah, still got a long ways to go on this one. So there's a bit of stitching that I need to do up here and just refine it a bit more. Do all the scales in the body and airbrush it. So yeah, still quite a bit to do, but yeah, fully articulated. so they can be posed. I try and make them as durable as I can, but obviously it's still a sculpture, but it's a bit more durable than a sculpture. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, made a lot of animals. I used to do a lot of fantasy type things before when I first started, so it was like purely just fantasy stuff. But yeah, I sort of moved on to doing more realistic things, so like fake taxidermy pieces. That's sort of what I'm more interested in now at the moment. I've just done a bunch of medieval cats as well, so just doing a bit of different bits and pieces this year. Medieval cats were fun. I've been doing a lot of stop motion as well, so just shaking things up a little bit. I've always wanted to do stop motion, so I thought, why not give it a crack while I can? But yeah, it's good fun. I'll try and do a stop motion with this one as well. When I finished, I didn't get the chance to do it with the other two that I made, but I think this will be cool because it's got I put LEDs in this one, so the eyes glow blue. You can turn them on and off. So that's a neat little extra that a customer wanted the eyes to be illuminated. So yeah. Where's my needle? There's his face. I can show you. I'll show you the lights. So I put a little pouch with a battery pack in the back, so it's sort of hidden. I can find it. And they light up blue. They kind of look funny on camera, but yeah, they light up blue. So something a little different. YouTube's not popping today. That's very cool. Yeah, so I might do, more in the future. I've got an idea to do. I still do fantasy stuff, so I've got an idea to do either a crystal stag or an ice stag. I haven't quite decided, but I thought I've got these antlers that I normally use plastic antlers just so they're more durable, but they're clear. So I thought if I put some LEDs under those, they'd light up. So I thought that might be a good idea. Something a bit different, but yeah. I haven't done too many LED. This is the first LED one I've done. I've just always steered away from it for, 13 years later. It's on my first LED one. But I guess that's why I take commissions, do something different. Pushes you out of your zone, out of your comfort zone. All right. So this bit is done. This side I have 2 limbs to do. No problem. No worries, mate. Cut the end of this. YouTube's not hip and happening today. Crickets over there. All right, that is pretty much that for this arm. So I'll send that through. Go. That side done. All right. Now, over this side. Hey DTI edits, how we going? Making a demo guy's art doll. So it's a commission piece. I don't know if you've seen Fantastic Beasts, but it's a little demo guy's creature from that movie. Normally I make like fake taxidermy pieces, but yeah, some commission pieces, obviously I do what the customer wants me to make. Yeah. Making some demi-guys. Glue stuck in my nail. Alright, so this side's sewn up. We move on to the next side. So I've got two more arm and a leg to sew up and the tail piece to sew up. So not much left to sew. And then don't know if I'll get it done today. If I do, I'll move on to doing some of my chameleon that's been sitting for so long. Poor little thing. You like my shirt? Thanks. It's actually a Nike shirt. I think the artist is Cody Hudson that did the work on it. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's sew up. It's stuck to my nail. Let's sew up the arm. So need a new piece of thread. So I always keep my little bits of thread to the side because I use little bits sometimes for, I don't know, random things. So I always keep them. Oops. Am I live tomorrow? I should be. Around 12:30 Australian time. Till about 2. So yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow, yeah. Hopefully I can finish this. We'll see how we go. Ouch. No problem. Happy Easter to you too. Have a good sleep. Not. I guess I'll what's the point?